Team call, Wednesday, June 12th. Thankfully, Val reminded me to start recording at the beginning of the call, so you haven't missed anything. So let's talk July. July's kind of funky because the 1st is a Monday, which normally I would be all like, oh, that's perfect for virtual boot camp, but then it's 4th of July. So I think for July, the plan should be that the virtual boot camp can open on the 1st, and we're going to take that full week as like prep week. And that way, if people are away on holiday or out of town for the 4th or just busy with barbecues and stuff, it's just prep info. So, they can pop in or not or whatever. And the actual group, I think, should start on the 8th and then run until the 31st or what. I don't even know. I don't know when to end it. If I should make it a 3-week group instead of 4 weeks and end it on the 28th.
Yeah, then maybe the August group. Oh no, I guess August group could start on the 1st, like prep on the 1st.
Yeah, because I even noticed that Abby she must have gotten off with her dates of her virtual boot camp, and so I think the one she has that's going to be starting is a 3-week one. It's a 21-day one. So I don't know if they're all doing the same like 21-day fixed workouts, or I just saw her promoting it in her stories, and I was like, there's no reason that it has to be 30 days. And when the month is goofy, then like I said, I really don't want to kick off a group on the 1st. One, because it's really hard to roll them back to back without any kind of like transition. And 2, honestly, I don't want us to be having to be so plugged in over the holiday weekend, posting once with prep info or whatever, I think is enough. And then we'll start rolling on the 8th and run it till the 28th, maybe. So a 3-week boot camp.
Yeah, 3 weeks is good.
Because we'll have another one starting the following week, so it's still like continuing. And because this one's gonna be open on the 1st, if they like to log their stuff, they can. I'll have the group like active and open on July 1st. So if they want to log their shake and workout, great, they can. They have a place to do it, but we probably won't. We'll post like once a day prep info, and that's it. So that's what I'm thinking for July, but I don't have a theme. I don't know if you all have theme ideas.
I will write that on my to-do. Think of themes.
Think of themes. And it's like July 1st is 18 days away, which when I did a countdown in my stories today, I was like, wow, okay, that means that by like the weekend I want to have the event invite up, because I like to do that about 2 weeks in advance. So
do we want to use Morning Meltdown in any way?
That's not going to release until the end of the month, the end of July. So I kind of was like, maybe we could save Meltdown for August, because August is like peak of summer, it seems like here, but since it doesn't get to be warm until after July 4th.
True.
So I don't know if we want to tie in like Independence Day or Freedom, or I don't know, red, white, and blue, red, white, and you. I don't know. So start kind of brainstorming names and let me know if you think of anything good.
Or red, white, and you's cute.
Red, white, and you.
I think it's cute.
Yeah.
No.
It's okay. I don't hate it.
We'll have to keep thinking.
Yeah, keep thinking. We don't have to pick it right this second. So keep
I'm
thinking.
assuming no cleaning group because of Summit.
Say that again?
Any cleaning group or no because of Summit?
I don't know. I think no. At least not the typical week that we run one, but I might do one, because I'll be honest, I'm almost wanting to do like a 3-day refresh after Summit.
We haven't done one of those in a long time.
We haven't done one of those in a long time. Becky just had like a bunch of success helping people with a 3-day refresh. I don't know, it's shoot. I have a race the following weekend, so I really can't refresh that week.
Well, we could do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you really want to? Or do you really want to?
I mean, I feel like after Summit, I'm going to need it, but I can't with a race that following Saturday. I can't carb restrict. So that's an idea. Or we could run, like the week of the 22nd, we could run a clean eating group. I don't want to kick it off the 15th because we're all going to be just getting home the 14th. And that's, I think, too much.
Yeah.
Just so you know, July, I have another vacation besides Summit. So July's very tough for me.
Okay.
Just so you know, I'm gone. I think I'm home for a week from Summit and then we leave again.
Okay.
Just so you know. But
okay. Totally fine. And if it like conflicts with the clean eating week, then it's totally fine. Okay. You can put your regulars in the group, but don't feel like you have to commit to it or anything. Okay. I'm hopeful that we'll have enough coaches to at least cover 5 days. I'm thinking we probably will.
Okay.
That would be good. The week of the 22nd.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to go check on Luke really quick. He's crying.
Go ahead. So that's sort of what I see for July. I know, Lauren, you have your 80-day obsession group. So you're going to be still rolling in that through the month of July. I'm actually still going to be working my way through 21-Day Fix Extreme. I feel like I've been doing it for 2 weeks, but I'm only on day 5 because I'm building in run days in between. I'm like, how am I only on day 5? And then I think for August, we can plan on Morning Meltdown.
Yes, I'm so excited for that.
Yeah. So today was supposed to be our Coach Life event. I had told you guys it was going to be Wednesday the 12th. Clearly it's not since we didn't do it.
Totally forgot.
No, I actually didn't. I didn't forget. But I feel like I'm at least a week, maybe 2 weeks behind where I want to be because of life. So I decided to move it to next week, but now I'm starting to panic because it sounds like a lot of people are maybe out of town next week, the 19th, because I had asked about the Summit call. I know she said she's out of town. She thought Anna was out of town. Again, I don't need everybody, but if we can get a solid 6 to 8 of us who can commit to being part of that Coach Life event, I would like that because it's been a while since we've run one. So at least the 3 of you, not counting Nikki because she's gone, are you available on the 19th at least to do a post or a video?
I can.
Let me see.
I'll be at the zoo all day, but I can kind of morning.
Okay. And it doesn't have to be Wednesday. I mean, we could do it Tuesday or Monday, or it doesn't matter. I'm just looking at next week. Probably not Monday because it's already Wednesday and I don't have it created.
That Thursday is when Kara's coming.
Yay!
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know if that's bad or good.
I don't know either. I'm just thinking that, do we want to schedule it for Thursday?
And then we do a midday something together.
Together would be kind of cool.
Because I think Lauren's coming too to the city to have lunch with her.
I'm going to try if I can get somewhere to put my kids.
I'm in that same boat too, Sharon. Sorry. We were doing something at the library.
Oh, no worries. Thanks for jumping on. And what we could do is run a multi-day one. is why lock it in on one day. We could do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then that way there's a couple posts each day and people can pick what day works for them. And whoever is together on the 20th can, do like a live or I don't know, something.
That sounds scary, but if I'm doing it with you in person, okay.
Yeah, you will do great.
And I have that video that I made when you guys were on the cruise. I saved it. I could always
Oh, okay, perfect.
put it on there.
Perfect.
To circle back to clean eating for just a second, now that Brittany popped on, it reminded me that she had asked me about doing like a grilling one, which I know we did like 2 years ago. Was it
that 2
last
years
year?
ago? Wow.
I think it was 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was Grilling in the USA. You're right. It was July. And that was the title of it.
So maybe we could reuse that theme.
Yeah. Yeah, or at least the recipe thing guide. Why recreate a bunch of new recipes if we already have a bunch of grill recipes? I mean, we could add to it, but it makes it so much easier when it's not all completely like brand new. That's a good note. Let me write that down.
Yeah, maybe the coach life one could be Wednesday and Thursday with like wrap up either Thursday night or Friday or something.
Yeah, I think I would do all the info Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday morning could be the closing, the wrap up and all that. And then we could give people until like Sunday night to sign up and get whatever. And then we'll have another one going while we're at Summit too in July. So there's that. Okay, have we wrapped up challenge groups? I kind of think we know what we're doing.
Did you decide on 3-day refresh?
I did not.
I was thinking of that because that might be a good one for the newer coaches to invite to.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. I can go online and read it on the website. But I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, it's just like a cleanse, but you actually still get to eat food.
Right.
You get like a whole guide that walks you through each day. And the recipes are actually really good.
You said carb depleting, which is why you can't do it. So you don't eat any carbs.
Not really. You eat vegetables and fruit, which I technically.
But no flour.
But no, like you're not eating bread or you even don't eat meat. You get protein from Shakeology and you get a couple of extra supplements that you drink. But it's just not enough calories for me before a half.
You work out or not work out when you
you don't, but you can do yoga. They actually have a 3-day refresh yoga series.
Yes.
So if you want to do something, you do that. They don't recommend.
If I'm doing 80-day with Lauren, then I'm not going to do it this time.
Yeah,
I'm
doing 80-day.
Yeah.
But I do have a question. Those who have done 80-day on their rest days, have they done yoga? Is that okay? Okay.
Yes.
I was going to, and I was like, wait, can I? Like,
it feels great. It feels great.
Yeah. You kind of have to listen to your body because there were a few days that I had to take like completely off.
Yes.
It just like if you're just feeling like your body is tired and run down, I wouldn't even push it with yoga. But if you're like just feeling like the stretch is going to be good, then rock on.
All right.
Yeah.
What?
You guys are awesome.
So maybe we plan on a 3-day refresh. When are you guys done with 80-day?
September 7th, I think, right, Lauren?
Yeah, September 7th.
Yeah.
I counted it down, and I'm going to a Cubs game that day. So.
Okay. It could be something that, like, that's actually good timing with
Val, I'm mad that you're not going.
maybe that's good timing after Labor Day.
Mm,
Kids are back in school and like the summer barbecue season is done. That might be a good time that people want to kind of like reset for the new season. So
September is definitely that for people, for sure.
Yeah.
Back to school.
I think September could be a good time for that group.
When is your half marathon, Sharon?
My next one is July 20th.
You're my hero. Any runner.
I was not a runner ever in my life. I don't know what's wrong with me now, but I'm like addicted. I have problems.
I'm sure it's a good mental release.
It is. There's something I get from running that I don't get from any Beachbody workout, which
Totally.
is bad to say as a Beachbody coach, but I can't give up. That was the hardest part of 80-Day Obsession for me, was that I couldn't keep a run schedule. I would do like a mile or two, but like you're so taxed from that workout. And I was like, I can't run and do this. Like,
As a former runner, I get it. I totally get it. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Now I'm too old to run.
Don't say that.
Everything hurts, so I stop.
My sister is a crazy marathon runner. She's ran like 5 or 6 marathons. Ran Boston and New York.
Oh man, she's hardcore.
Yeah, she's hard. Yeah, very hardcore. Like,
it took me 3 years to sign up for another marathon. Like,
yeah,
it's like I'm never doing that again. And 3 years later, I'm like, okay, maybe.
She ran in high school and she was a short distance runner, and all of her, like, she went back and she's like, yeah, I'm running a marathon. And her coaches were like, what? Like, you hated long distance. You hated running a mile. And now she's like pregnant and the doctor's like, you can only run 3 miles. And she's like, what?
Oh, no. Okay, anything else on challenge groups? I feel like we're good. I do want to talk to you guys about, some of you know, the latest batch of craziness that's found its way into my life. I got a letter from a law firm late last week that this law firm represents a photography agency, and basically they're claiming that I'm using one of their images without a license, and basically have to pay for it. The image in question is something that my web developer loaded onto my site. I don't manage my site. I pay somebody else to do it. They load blog entries, they load recipes. That's what I pay them for. And they put on there everything from the Beachbody blog. It's nothing that they're like scouting the internet for and then putting on there. They're pulling stuff from Beachbody and putting it on there. So the image is on Beachbody blog site right now. It's tied to a recipe. It's an image of sweet potatoes in a bowl. That's what we're talking about. Sweet potatoes in a bowl. And I kind of handled it like, okay, well, I sure I can take the image down, now they're like stalking me that I owe them money and they want to settle for $3,000.
Oh my God.
So, I about flipped out yesterday. I sobbed so hard, probably just the accumulation of stuff that's been going on lately. And then I get this email from the company saying that taking down the image is not enough. We need to be, my client needs to be compensated for your unlicensed use of the image and blah, blah, blah. We would be willing to settle for $3,025. Like, what? So long story short, I will be fighting it. my web developers have told me this has happened a few times in the past, and that basically they're looking for wealthy people who are willing to settle and will just pay the money. I'm fingers crossed, hoping that's all this is, and that if I stand firm in the fact that, no, I don't have money to pay you, no, I'm not paying you, that it's just going to kind of go away. But I have involved Beachbody's compliance and legal departments. So the whole point of this fun story is that we do need to be careful about what we're posting and where we're getting content from. So I'm just as guilty of like Google images. I search and I just repost it and I put it in a challenge group and I put it on my page. There are actually laws and rules about how you use images, and it, in good conscience, I felt like I needed to tell you guys to just be careful. There's no way to know. There was no way for my web developer or for me to know that that image on the Beachbody blog is a licensed image. That you'd have to sit there and research every image you use. Like that's, hi, sweet pea. That's not realistic. But just do a quick Google search on like how to legally use images or something like that. I did, and I didn't even read all of it yet. But I just want us as coaches to not land in any kind of trouble like I'm going through right now if we can help it. So it doesn't mean you can't post images. And so if images are shared on a public forum, they're fair game from what I understand. But you just do a little due diligence and just kind of check into like, okay, where's the lines? What are the best practices for how we do this? Like, I'll be honest, I've even taken an image and like cropped it to cut out somebody's like website or whatever. That is not, from what I understand, that is not what we should be doing. So I did want to have that conversation with you guys, and I'll keep you posted on if I get taken to court over it. But I'm like, I messaged Val and I was like, I'm freaking out. Like they think I'm liable and they're going to take me to court. And
Breathe.
That's on Beachbody because they put it out there.
And I don't know if Beachbody has a license, but that they're saying that it doesn't matter what I knew or didn't know or that I'm associated with Beachbody. I don't have the license and it's on my site, so I'm liable. That's what their argument is. But it's going to be fine because I'm praying about it. And like I said, maybe God brought this in to just be like, hey, make sure you're like staying clean with how you're using images and whatever else. Even though in this instance, I feel like this is not my responsibility. Beachbody has told us to use their blog and share that stuff. So what's the problem?
Is it because you have your own website, or is it the same thing for Facebook and Instagram if you share the pictures there? Is it on any platform?
I think it's, if you're sharing it public on your page, it can be found. So like, I don't know how this company found the image on my site. So I don't know if they like Google searched the image name and somehow tracked it back to my, whatever's on my site is on, I use Who Knows a Guy Fitness, which is specifically for Beachbody coaches. So whatever they're pushing out onto my site, they're pushing out onto plenty of other coaches. They just happened to stumble on mine and decided, oh, we're going to go after this chick. So
I was using it too, and I just canceled it recently. So I could have been in the same boat, getting the same letter, being sued.
Yeah, I don't know. Fun times. Oscar's like, what's going on? Like, just don't worry about it. I got it. But I'm like, oh, I don't got it. See, this is so much better. I'm laughing about it now. Yesterday, I couldn't talk about it without like crying. So progress. It's amazing what like a day will do to like make things less crazy.
Exactly. One day at a time.
Oh,
yeah.
Are we, any of us, you, me, whoever, creating an invite for that Super Saturday thing?
If you want to do it, rock on.
I can.
Yeah, go ahead. It doesn't have to look fancy. Just
I was gonna say, I'm not the image graphic person.
does the Chicago Market Council have an image for that Super Saturday yet? Because you could just steal, as I talk about not stealing it. Steal theirs.
But it's Abby. Abby's not gonna sue us.
I don't think so. I mean, we're promoting the same event, so I haven't paid attention to see if they already have that up.
I'll look.
Yeah, if they do, I would just use that.
What day is Super Saturday?
The 27th Saturday.
That's Super Saturday. I don't know if you heard this, but it's going to be totally different than every other Super Saturday. It's going to be geared towards bringing guests to, like, I don't know how you want to explain it, expose them to coaching and.
Yeah, so instead of it being directed and information directed at coaches that would help us, it's really going to be information, stories, and live workout that you would bring somebody who's not a coach so that they'll get more out of it than at a normal Super Saturday. They're kind of just like, well, what's happening right now? So yeah, it's going to be good, I think.
And free, right?
Free. Yep.
So when stuff happens in Chicago, does it normally mimic in other areas? Like, would one be happening down here for me?
Yes.
Yes, and I think this
I was
is
just gonna ask.
wide initiative that it is.
Yeah, it's the same in DC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They don't always run like exactly the same, but this particular instance is, I think, a corporate decision so that all Super Saturdays or all Super Weekends are going to look to be guest driven or guest focused.
Okay.
I will be out of town, but maybe I'll see if, like, where I'm at, they have one.
Oh, look at you.
And maybe I'll bring my friend.
Perfect. Countdown is on until Summit. We have less than a month for those of you who are attending. So excited. If you are not at Summit, we will miss you dearly. You're going to have major FOMO in middle July when you see all of the exciting times we're having, but there's going to be a Summit next year. I can guarantee it. So they will release ticket sales while we're at this Summit. So stay tuned to like team pages and stuff because we'll be posting all of that info in there. We'll post all of the like news and exciting stuff that's coming and announcements that they do. So you will not miss a beat.
Does it rotate locations?
It usually does. They had it in New Orleans. No, they had it in Nashville 2 years in a row. Then they moved to New Orleans, then Indy, and now it's Indy again.
Right.
I'll announce while we're there where next year's is.
Right.
So yeah. We are going to do a separate team call, actually not even separate. Next team call, which is the 26th, I think, is going to be all Summit related. So if you are not attending Summit and don't want to listen in, which I don't blame you, you are excused from that team call. If you are going to Summit, I really want to encourage you to be on the call. Or if you just kind of want to hear what all goes on as we're planning and like, I don't know, I'm kind of nosy that way where I'd be like, I want to know what they're doing. Feel free to be on. You are not excluded, but yes, the 26th, our next team call is going to be all about planning details and all of that. So mark your little calendars. And that's all I have for tonight, unless you guys have other stuff.
Summit tickets.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm still watching flights, and if I make a last minute call to purchase and go, Summit tickets you can buy at the door still? Is that what I understand, or is that a no-no?
I think you can, as long as they're not sold out, which I haven't checked on. I don't think I've seen that they're sold out, so I'm imagining that until they say they are.
Okay.
Lisa, check today. Apparently Tuesdays and Wednesdays. My mom tells me the days to look.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
what she.
it still says register now, so it says 195 summit ticket only available through June 14th. After that, the price might go up again. So it's just,
wow.
yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what the price goes up to after that. It says savings of $100. Here's the image that's costing me $3,000.
That's ridiculous.
I know. Like I wouldn't pay $5 to like use it legally.
Oh boy.
You can make your own sweet potato dish and take a picture of it.
Right.
I know. I feel like reposting it, like putting my own picture on it, being like, there, take that. I would love it if you somehow found a way to come to Summit. That would be so amazing.
That would be amazing.
Would flights into Chicago and driving with us be an option?
I told her that. I said, you could even sleep over at my house that night and ride with us.
Yes, I have Hopper watching both flights. So
okay.
direct from Dallas and then to Chicago to Val. So I'm watching both of them, seeing if there's even a big price difference or not.
Yeah, awesome.
So,
I will keep my fingers crossed.
Thank you.
That would be amazing. And if you guys don't have anything else, look at us. 4 minutes left.
We're not getting kicked off.
Not getting kicked off. I'm not making you guys jump back on.
You guys, I just realized I didn't do a check-in post and I am so sorry.
On the app?
Yes.
No worries, girl.
I'll do when we hang up. When you something like jogged my memory just now and I almost chatted like, I'm so sorry, I forgot.
We've all been there. It's totally fine.
So I will do it when we hang up.
I gotta schedule my post because I'm the coach tomorrow.
All right, let's take a photo.
Oh no.
We'll filter it up. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, real.
Make us look good.
The lighting in here is awful. Like it's so yellowy. I hate that. All right.
Oh my God.
1, 2. Love it. Aww. Oh, it's super cute.
Good.
I will put that in my stories and tag y'all. And
Hey, Lisa, the flights, because I just looked on Hopper, and leaving out of Dallas into O'Hare is $209.
Okay. I think it went down then. I think it was like $285 the last time.
And then if you fly into Indianapolis, it was over $300.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
You could carpool with us.
I know, that was fun. How long of a drive is it to Indy from you?
Is it 3.5 hours?
a little over 3.5.
Okay.
Depends on how fast you drive.
How many times we have to pee?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's me. I'm a peer.
We leave when we go through Indy. We're leaving at like 3-4 in the morning, and we get there early, so we don't have to stop.
All right, ladies. Have a good night, and
You too.
I will talk to you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.